Cross-country season in the books for Ball State squad. They just finished up the regionals. Coach Wheatley here joins us. Coach, how would you assess the regionals?
Yeah, no, it was a great opportunity for our ladies to go out and compete. They having one of our seniors carry the torch for us this year has been pretty exciting. Carly had a really good into her cross country season or cross country career here at Ball State, and finished. I believe she was 39th at the region this year, which previous year she was 64th. So huge jump. Really competed well. It was really just good to kind of see the culmination of her career show up at when it mattered. We joked on the way home. It's like, hey, you're going to look back on this and you're gonna say, hey, listen, I did the best that I could do, and when the lights and stuff were on there. So it was good. We had some young individuals step up for us during the cross-country season, and it's been kind of fun just to see the growth in that pace there.
Carly, how would you assess how regionals went?
It went really well. It was really exciting to end my career on a high note. MAC didn't go how I wanted it to go, and so regionals was kind of like a redemption round, and yeah, it went really well. I'm really happy with it.
How would you describe the overall growth of you from this season?
Yeah, I think this is my first semester of graduate school, and so it was a lot, balancing academics and athletics, and I just think, just the overall balance of it was new to me and a lot more difficult than being an undergrad. So just navigating that and still trying to see success in both academics and athletics.
You mentioned the season as a whole. How would you describe how it went?
Yeah, so again, it was, I think that there were, we were able to really see the true character of our young ladies. Any team goes through a little bit of adversity. We had some things that didn't go the way that we wanted to, just some injuries, things of that nature. But I was really proud of this group. They ended up saying, hey, listen, we can still band together, compete for one another. For me, those are characteristics of strong programs, and I think we've got really good building blocks, and we're just excited to continue to keep building upon that, identifying the right people, bringing them in, and continue to coach them up there. So
you used the word redemption. Why'd you use that word?
I think my biggest goals revolved around MAC this year, and so not achieving what I wanted to achieve at MAC was really hard. But I just remember coming home from Buffalo on the long ride home. I was like, okay, I'm going to give myself 24 hours, and then I'm going to move on and continue working and end my season on a high note. So
you mentioned the huge improvement from Carly at regionals from last year to this year. How would you just overall describe what she's meant to this program?
Yeah, it's been fun. Carly is we have a lot of history there. In cross country, you're doing a lot of van trips and things of that nature. And she's been in my van ever since her freshman year. And so it was kind of, it was kind of sad. Like, hey, this is our last van ride, but man, we've solved the world's problems on those car rides and things of that nature. And so, I really appreciate her and what she's done for this program, and just committing and believing in the vision. And I think again, there was. In every career, there's always those ups and downs, and there's challenging moments. And I was very thankful that she continued to believe in what we're doing here and saw the trajectory that we're going. And I've said it numerous times. Sometimes individuals don't get to see what it looks like, but once they get to be my age, they can look back and say, I was part of that build. I was part of that. And again, I believe that we've set a pretty good foundation that. That young ladies can come in here and get excited about our cross-country program and really put themselves in a position to, when it's all said and done, they hang their spikes up, they can look back and say, hey, this was a great experience, met lifelong friends, competed for championships, and it was just a good overall positive experience there. So,
how would you describe your career as a whole?
I think, I've had a lot of adversity that I've gone through and just a lot of challenges, but I think it's grown me into the person I am and shaped me into the person I am, and I'm just really grateful for the whole experience. It's been really great, and I'm just grateful for it overall.